Picture this, a massive power plant raking in over £1 million every single day, all thanks to government handouts for burning wood pellets, and that's not even the most shocking part. Britain's largest electricity generator, the Drax facility in North Yorkshire, is set to keep those hefty earnings flowing under a freshly negotiated subsidy deal from the government. While the aim was to slash the financial backing in half, analysts from Ember, a respected climate-focused think tank, reveal that Drax will still pocket a staggering £458.6 million annually from 2027 through 2031. This extension pushes the subsidies beyond 2026, ensuring the plant's role in the UK's energy mix persists. To put this into perspective for those new to these topics, last year alone, Drax received £869 million in subsidies for producing roughly 5% of the UK's electricity by incinerating biomass, that's organic material like wood, sourced and processed into pellets. The new agreement, however, dramatically scales back how often the plant operates. It'll run just a bit more than a quarter of the time, a sharp drop from its current near two-thirds capacity. But here's where it gets interesting, the compensation per unit of energy produced is actually increasing, making the deal a clever balancing act. Under the terms, Drax gets a locked-in rate of £157.50 for every megawatt-hour, a unit measuring electricity output, equivalent to powering about 1,000 homes for an hour, generated between 2027 and 2031, in today's currency. This could even rise with inflation. For context, that's higher than the current £142.24 per megawatt-hour they earn now, and nearly double the forward market wholesale price of electricity, which hovers around £78 per megawatt-hour. It's like getting paid premium rates for a part-time gig. When the deal was finalised in February, Energy Minister Michael Shanks justified it by saying the previous subsidies were excessive, failing to deliver value for consumers and allowing Drax to pocket undeservedly high profits. The new contract demands stricter standards. The plant must use 100% woody biomass from verified sustainable sources, jumping from the current 70%. Non-compliance could trigger severe fines, pushing Drax to prioritize eco-friendly procurement. Drax's CEO, Will Gardiner, expressed enthusiasm for the agreement, calling it a win for national energy security through the 2030s. He highlighted how it offers consumers financial savings compared to other reliable power options and supports the expansion of variable renewables like wind and solar. The deal ensures our plant remains a key player in the regional economy and the broader energy landscape, Gardiner added, emphasizing its stabilizing role. Backing this up, independent consultants at Baringa conducted an analysis claiming the arrangement could save up to £3.1 billion over the 4-year period. How? By sidestepping the need for extra power plants and cutting reliance on pricey gas imports or international electricity links. Imagine avoiding the massive costs of building new infrastructure. That's the kind of efficiency we're talking about here. But here's where it gets controversial. Not everyone is cheering. Josie Murdoch, an analyst at Ember, points out that even with reduced operations and subsidies, Drax will still receive generous daily payouts. Worse, it remains the UK's top emitter, contributing more pollution than the next 6 dirtiest plants combined. And this is the part most people miss. While the UK classifies biomass-generated electricity as carbon neutral for its climate goals, Ember argues the plant's real-world emissions tell a different story, raising questions about the true environmental impact. Drax has shot back, labeling the findings as flawed and accusing critics of overlooking standard, globally recognized carbon accounting methods. For beginners, think of it like this. Carbon accounting tracks greenhouse gases, but debates rage over whether burning wood pellets, often imported from distant forests, actually releases more CO2 than it absorbs, potentially leading to deforestation. It's a classic clash between green intentions and on-the-ground realities. Adding fuel to the fire, the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, the UK's financial watchdog, launched a probe earlier this year into Drax's past claims about pellet sourcing. They want to check if the company followed transparency rules, probing whether historical statements were misleading. This could uncover issues like unsustainable logging practices or inaccurate reporting, sparking even more debate about corporate accountability in the energy sector. So, what's your take? Is subsidizing a high-emission plant like Drax a necessary evil for energy stability, or does it undermine real climate progress? Do you think the emissions controversy is overblown, or is there a better way to support sustainable power? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear differing views and keep the conversation going.